Okay, Projectile Lab. This is where you use the launcher. This is that thing that should be in the back of the room, somewhere in the room. Who knows where it is now. It's got two black poles. It's got a metal pole in the middle, and then it's got the rocket thing on it that you are going to launch in the air. This is what you do. Read these first. You need to read these directions. Don't scan them, because you guys are going to ask me questions that I'm literally just going to read the directions to. Alas, I'm making this video anyways. So, you are going to shoot this rocket 6 times. You're going to choose 3 angles. 3 angles. 3 times whatever your angle is, right? So each angle, you're going to do it twice. Angle number 1, angle number 1. Angle number 2, angle 2, angle 3, angle 3. Okay? Easy. When you shoot it, you're also going to need, you will need a meter stick. You're going to need a stopwatch. Or something to do the time. You can use whatever you want. Stopwatch is fine. Phone is fine. Stopwatch is a little more convenient because you can stop, whatever. So this is what you do. You're going to choose an angle. First off, the angle needs to be steep enough to where it doesn't hit the ceiling. If you choose an angle that's too straight up and downy, it's just going to hit the ceiling and it's going to skew your lab. And who wants to shoot a rocket thing where it just hits the ceiling and doesn't even really launch, right? That's not very fun. So make sure you choose an angle that is steep. Obviously, don't hit anybody. Obviously, don't, do your best to not shoot the sprinklers, because that would not be fun if you shot one and for whatever reason it went off. So there you go. So let's say you choose, 40 degrees, right? Hopefully that's a curve steep enough. You'll rate your angle here. You will put the rubber bands on. I want to say the rubber bands go on about the 6. I think there's notches on the side. 6 is good, where it's good enough stretch to launch it, but it's not too much where it still hits a ceiling or breaks the rubber band. You are going to start the meter stick right where the red thing is. So that's where your meter stick should start. It's going to be slanted over like this, but start it there. You're going to hit launch and start your time. Let's say launch, 1, 2, bam, hits the ground, 2.5 seconds. So let's say you chose 30 degrees. This is an example. Don't do this. You put 30, you know you're going to do it twice. You know the first time it took 2.5 seconds, and in meters, not inches, in meters you measured it to be, let's say, 3 meters the first time. 3 meters. And then you launched it again, and then this time it went 3.5 meters in, 2.7 seconds. Do your best to measure where it lands, not where it slides. Okay, where it lands, not where it slides. So now you have your X distance and you have your time. And what they want to know is your horizontal initial velocity. So this is pretty easy. You're just going to use your formula again, right? To find this, you're going to do, okay, so I have my horizontal, I have my X distance, which is 3 meters, which equals initial velocity, they're asking me to find, times time, 2.5 seconds. So I would just divide by 2.5, divide by 2.5. That's whatever. So my initial velocity equals whatever number I just did. Bam. So that's pretty easy, right? Notice bonus is to calculate the vertical velocity. Vertical velocity is your Y velocity. Initial velocity for up and down. You're going to find that, you're going to have the time. You're going to have your acceleration. And then again, you're going to have your time squared here. So you're going to have this whole side. And you'll have this, and then you'll find this. So you'll be able to find this actually for this one, because it does sort of accelerate. So you can find this. So that's a bonus. It's findable if you want. You don't have to do the last thing. Once you've done these two, answer questions 1 and 2. Once you've done these 6, answer question 1 and 2. Easy money. If you guys need to ask me any questions, let me know. But if you're ready, just say, hey, I'm ready to do this lab. Can I grab the stuff and go in the hall? And you're good to go. So that's your directions on how to do the projectile motion lab. It's a pretty simple lab. It looks a little complicated, but it's not, and you get to shoot something off. So that's always fun. All right, guys, there you go.